Hello guys, this is a real story time. I don't know if this is gonna get me popular, but this is real guy story time. This is an experience that a lot of pretty women face. I don't care. This is real experience. So I'm not trying to get mad, but I'm the type of girl that will really have you in your feelings. So listen to what I gotta say. So this is a real story. Only the weirdos, the creepy guys, and the girls that are so addicted when men are gonna get mad at this. So basically, there was a guy, he was a weirdo, he was in my type. But you know, as a woman, most of y'all can relate. We're raised, or we're whatever, we're programmed, or whatever, indoctrinated to be hella nice to men in general. So when a man tries to break our boundaries, when a man is a freaking creeping, a weirdo, and harassing women, we're just like, oh, it's not his fault. You know, he'll be a better man. It's the bad angels that made him do it, and sometimes it is, but like, nah, he's too far gone for it to be only the bad demons. Anyways. I'm trying not to get mad. I'm trying to be feminine. I'm trying to be classy. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So real story, real experience, story time. This man was a freaking creepy, no weirdo. And yes, our girls are weirdos and creepies. Yes, our girls are weirdos and creepos as well. But this is about a guy. Okay? So this guy was in my type. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. Okay? Because this man has me getting mad. So, number one, pertinent information, details of the story. Y'all should know about the story time. This man wasn't my type. He was not cute. He was not pretty. He was not handsome. He was not attractive. He had crooked, broken, yellow teeth. He had teeth like a shark, but it was kind of broken. And it's like, okay, whatever. And you might be like, how's that important to know? It is important to know because I take my time with my teeth. You see it? Like, I bring my ass to the dentist, bro. So, and I put some time and effort. Some people are born with crooked teeth, but you can fix some broken things. But besides the point, this man was a creepo. He was a weirdo. He's not my type. Okay? So, I wasn't disrespectful to him because he wasn't my type, okay? Because some girls, even if you're not their type, they will find a way to be respectful of rejecting you or not being into you. And you can't force a woman to like you because that's when she's gonna get mad. And some girls like me, will really get hood. We will get down with the business. Yeah. I ain't trying to talk like that, but when you get me mad, I'm gonna start talking like that. So this guy was a weirdo. He was a creepo. And then he wanted to buy me food. He wanted to buy me a meal. And I was honest to him, and I don't tell men to buy me things. Even if, a lot of girls, trust and believe me, a lot of girls do like when a man buys them things. We do like that. No offense, we do like that. But it's like, bro, I don't know you. You're a random person. You're not my type. And I can sense that you're desperate. And you're desperate at the wrong girl, bro. There's a freaking strip club that you can pay women to do things that you want them to do, and I'm not that girl for that, okay? So, and I don't even look like that girl for that. And if you get mad as a woman that I said that, then be mad because you can tell that I'm conservative and you can tell that I look good. I look traditional, I look conservative, and I don't look like I sell myself out because I don't sell myself out. So, for finances from a man, especially a guy that's not my type. So a guy, he was in my type. He had broken, crooked, yellow teeth, and he was like, "Oh, I want to buy you a meal. I want to buy you this." And I'm like, "You don't have to do that because I don't force guys, especially a guy that's not my type and that's not handsome, not attractive to me. I don't force those type of guys to buy me things. Okay, like." It's a choice if you want to buy me something, especially if you're not my type, okay? Because that matters. If you're not my type, you're not my type, period. So, he wanted to buy me something so badly. And I was like, no, thank you, it's okay. I wasn't rude or disrespectful, but I was like, no, thank you, it's okay. So, he was so desperate. This man was so desperate that he didn't want to listen to me. And that's when I get mad for real, bro. Because I have boundaries. I don't look like the type of girl in the streets that would sell my body for money. So, of course, I'm going to get offended, bro. I'm going to get offended. So, this man wanted to buy me a meal. And I said, no, thank you. I said, no, thank you. I said, no, thank you, bro. So he was so desperate, so thirsty, not my type, not attractive, so desperate, so thirsty, a weirdo, a creepo. It's harassment at this point. I don't care. It is harassment at this point. And I was still nice. I was still polite because women are programmed to be like this. Until you really make us mad, that's when some of us will really get hood. Some of us are about getting hood. And I'm the type of girl to really get hood if you really make me mad. Because at this point, I don't even care if I break your ego or I break your feelings. Because you don't want to respect my space and my boundaries. Yeah. Okay? So, I verbally tell him, no thank you. But he was so desperate, so thirsty. This man did not want to walk away, whatever. He was like, oh, I want to buy you this. I want to buy you this so bad. So I was like, whatever. And this man was a creepo. He was a weirdo because later on, he expected me. He wanted me to do something that I didn't want to do. He wanted me to do sexual illegal activities to please him. And mind you, I don't know him, he don't know me, and he's a creepo, he's a weirdo, he's not attractive, he's not handsome, he's kind of short, not super short, but he's short. Those are important details y'all should know about this story time. And so all of that into consideration is, of course, I'm gonna reject you. And on top of that, you're a creepo or weirdo. So that's when I get mad, because at first I was nice, I was kind, and I was polite. Because I didn't want to be a bitch. I didn't want to be seen as a bitch because a lot of guys are stupid and they can't handle women's emotions. So don't date a woman if you can't handle what you gotta say. So this man expected me to give my body and my temple, my precious body made by God, because he was so thirsty and desperate and he can't get women. This man can't get women that he has to pay a woman, bro. He has to pay a woman. Okay? So he has to pay a woman. And even if he was famous and celebrity, I would still not respect a guy like that, because you're so trash as a person. You gotta pay somebody for them to like you. Like, are you okay? Are you weird? Like, not only you pay somebody to like you, but you force them. Like, you try to force them. He didn't really force me, but he tried to force me, okay? Because he was so desperate and thirsty. Despite the fact that I told him no thank you. So this man expected me to do something for him, because like he's like, oh, I will buy you this meal, I'll buy you this meal. So he expected me to do something for him, and I'm not the type of girl to roll like that. And it's disrespectful, it's offensive. And second of all, he wanted to pay me money for me to do something for him, some sexual activities, and obviously it's illegal because it is considered pros, and then ends with institution. Pros, and then the word ends with institution. So that is illegal. If y'all didn't know that, it's illegal, bro. It's illegal. It's illegal, it's illegal, it's illegal. Meaning you will find yourself in the courts. You will find your ass in the courts, bro. In the wrong side of court, and you'll have charges pressed against you by me, by this queen, by this goddess, period. So, yeah, this man wanted to pay me $230 or $250 for me to do something I didn't want to do to him or whatever. And I'm like, no, thank you, bro. I decline the offer. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm gonna decline your offering. But now I think I'm gonna get mad, because now you're getting very disrespectful. Because what do I look like to you? Do I look like the type of girl in the streets that would have a man, like, that would agree for a man to pay for me to do something sexual to him? Do I look like the type of girl like that? Obviously, if you have eyes, you can tell. And if you have a brain, you can feel, you can know, by the way that I speak, by the way that I talk, by the way that I behave, by the way I mind my business. that I'm not the type of girl to sell my body for some money. Especially if you're not attractive to me or to a lot of girls, because this man was really not attractive. And I was trying not to break his feelings, hurt his feelings, because women are programmed like that. By men, okay? Because, yeah. Yeah, so I got a little bit mad. I still kept my composure, but I was like, no, thank you. And he's like, oh, so you still want to hang out with me? And I was like, no, I have to go. And he was like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then he left with his bicycle, because he had a bicycle. He was trash. I don't give a F. He was trash. He was trash. And I think this man forgot that I'm a black woman. So the reason y'all should know this information is because when I get freaking hood, I will get hood. I will get hood, bro. Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. Like, when I get hood, I really get hood. Especially as a black woman. I get real hood, bro. Hood 100,000. Level 100. Level 100. So bad that there was a guy sitting next to me. He was working in a restaurant and he was looking at me and he was concerned. Because I literally looked like I was about to really like spaz on this man. And it was like where you can tell that I'm getting mad, but I'm not saying much type of energy. So I kept my composure, kind of. I didn't insult him. Yay! I didn't break a man's ego, even if he deserved it. This time he did. I didn't break his ego. I didn't break his feelings. If there's men watching this, yeah. I didn't break your feelings. I didn't break your man's feelings. Yay. And you're a trash ass man, and I didn't break your feelings, even if you deserve that. But okay, that's how you know God is good. So, so I didn't break his feelings, but I should have. That's what I regret doing, because that was offensive, disrespectful to me. And I told this guy too. I told him it's disrespectful. The fact you would think that I would do something for money from you, to do something to you sexually, is disrespectful. It's disrespectful. Real disrespectful. And when you get disrespectful randomly to me, that's when I'm going to start acting up if I feel like it. If I feel like it. I'm not going to be feminine no more. That's when you're going to think that I'm acting masculine, and I don't even care if I do act masculine. I'm going to gladly take that title with me. I'm going to gladly act masculine. I will show you what masculine is. I will show you, bro. So this man left me alone. And I was happy, because I'm like, bro, leave. I hope I sound like a bitch to you. I hope you get the message. Literally, that was a story time. A man was a weirdo and a creepo. He had yellow broken teeth. His teeth was like a shark. It was broken. But then, you expect me to like him? I'm not saying if you don't have perfect teeth, and a girl has perfect teeth, she shouldn't be with you. But I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Like, do you guys understand? Like, I don't think you guys understand. Like, if I take the time to make myself be a queen, act like a queen, then why should I be with a man that don't behave and treat himself like a king? Why? I'm asking the question, why? The flip? That's so rude, that's unfair, that's offensive to me. That's like a woman that's conservative. That's like a man thinking that a woman that's conservative and he goes clubbing and he goes to the strip club, thinking that he deserves a chance with that girl when his lifestyle is not even conservative, is not even godly like, and he wants to be with a godly woman. That makes me mad. I'm not gonna lie to you, that makes me mad. But I know a lot of you guys are gonna, like, because you guys don't respect women. A lot of you, not all of you. A lot of you don't respect women. And by the way, I don't date guys that don't respect women, by the way. Yeah, I don't. So, a lot of you don't respect women to the point that even if a woman deserves the best, you know, because she deserves the best, okay? She puts the time, she put the effort, she put the energy, she did it, she did some good stuff to deserve what she deserves the best. Y'all will still be dumb and stupid to try to make a guy be the opposite of her, like, her world, be with her. And some of you might be like, opposite attracts, but a lot of you guys are like shallow. A lot of you guys are like shallow. A lot of you guys, if you don't like a girl, if you don't see her as attractive, you will treat her bad. Not all of you, but a lot of you will. Meaning you'll be rude to her, you'll disrespect her, you will like treat her like she's a guy, fist pump her, whatever, like, or not open the door for her, but open the door for other girls. You know what I'm saying, right? So, yeah, I said what I said. So he was a creepo, he was a weirdo. I'm trying not to get mad. I'm really trying not to get mad. If you notice that I'm not cussing him out, I'm not yelling at a man, you know that God is real. You know, for the guys, for the people that wonder if God is real, God is real because I'm not yelling at him. I didn't smack him in the face because he was disrespectful to me. I didn't yell at him. I didn't insult him. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't talk trash about how he was raised as a man. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't yell at him. I was very polite, very nice. Even if he disrespected me by thinking that I would do something because he has money. And mind you, I'm not in a third world country. If y'all didn't notice, I'm not in a freaking third world country. And some of you guys might get mad that I said that, but literally, y'all know that a lot of freaking third world countries that are like disrespectful to women would like, they would probably agree with that, but behind closed doors. Oh, a man has money and he wants to pay a woman to do something for him that's illegal, but behind closed doors, you guys would promote that. Men to men, trash men to other trash men, you guys would promote that. That's why when you see a guy that's a weirdo, that's why some of you guys, some of you men, when you're friends with a guy and he's a freaking weirdo, that's why you don't tell him something, because you promote that trash behavior. You promote that trash whatever he's acting like. Oh, my friend is creepo weirdo, but he's my friend. The flip, tell him he's a weirdo and change his ways. Bring him to church. Show him the Lord. Show him God. And I'm not trying to sound funny. Like, this man, like, bro, if you respect a woman and you a man, you would tell your man friend to not be a freaking weirdo, because one weirdo can really, I don't even know what's the proper word, but one weirdo can really disturb a woman's peace, if you know what I mean. You can disturb a woman's peace. And mind you, another thing I wanted to tell you, I don't date guys that disturb my peace. I'm not saying I'm the most peaceful person in the world, because I'm not. I'm really not. But my mind, where it's at, it's not on some negativity, drama, problems, and trying to talk down on a man. I don't talk down on a man, so why would a man talk down on me? Why should he talk down on me? And I'm made by God. I'm literally God's creation. God literally made woman as a creation, like a beautiful creation, a beautiful whatever, blessing to the world. And you as a man, you want to go and freaking, what's it called? Disrespect that. Like, are you okay? Don't you know what women do to society? We do amazing things to society. Like, some of us make coffee. Some of us are, some of us are teachers. Some of us are like, motivational speakers, fashion stylists. Like, please. Behind those careers, behind those jobs, behind those dreams, behind those passion, there's a decent, beautiful woman. Some of us are decent, beautiful women. Some of us are trash. Some of us are mean. But most of us women, we're beautiful, we're decent, we're kind to a certain extent. Because I'm not gonna like be so nice to you as a man because I don't want to break. What I'm trying to tell you, I'm not gonna be so nice to you because you're a man that like, I don't know what to tell you. If you're disrespectful to me, if you're a freaking weirdo, I'm not gonna be so nice to you. I'm not. I'm being honest. I'm not gonna be nice to you. Why? Because for me, if you're a freaking weirdo and you're a creepo, okay, be a weirdo creepo, but don't be that next to me. There's girls that might like you be a creepo weirdo because they probably date that, they probably like that, they probably fantasize about that, but I don't. I don't. I went through a lot of hardships to be with a weirdo. The flip got me mad. You guys have me mad. A lot of you guys are a lot of you guys are trash that you make me spaz out. You make me spaz out, okay? Like, so when guys are like, oh, I don't know why she's suddenly getting mad at me, because you're the reason. You're the reason. I'm the type of girl, like, I'm very nice, but if you break my boundaries, you're not gonna see the same side of me. Nah, because now you're disrespecting me as a human person, as a human being, made by God. I don't know what some of you guys watched or read, but women are not robots. Women are not like toys. Women are not like, oh, she's a toy, let me use her, abuse her when I feel like it, and then leave her on the side. Nah. The same way you got feelings, you got a dream, or whatever. The same way you got feelings, we got feelings as well. I don't know what you read. I don't know what you heard. Probably from the red pill community, they're trash. By the way, I don't date guys from the red pill community. I don't date guys that disrespect me. I don't date guys that talk down on me. You're not husband material. You're not boyfriend material. You're not anything material. Like, the only material you are to me is maybe work employee material. Maybe. That's even a privilege, bruh. Some of y'all forget it's even a privilege to be next to a queen. Or to a work environment. Like, because some of y'all are performative. And it's okay. If you're performative, it's okay. But it's not okay if you're performative and you're trying to be with somebody, and then when they don't do exactly what you tell them to do because you're a freaking narcissist, and I think your role should be with something else because you're acting narcissist, and you don't respect a woman's boundaries, you don't respect how she feels, so then you're surprised when she rejects you. Yes, that's what I will do. I will reject you because you don't respect my feelings. And for some of you guys that be like, oh, but feelings are feelings. Feelings are my emotions. Feelings is how I feel. If a girl yells at you, if a girl smacks you in the face and you feel mad about it, does your feeling matter or doesn't? Exactly, it does. So feelings ain't just feelings, bro. The flip? Like, I'm the type of girl, I would dump a guy if he treats me bad. Yes, because my feelings matter. Like, I can't be with a guy where my mental state is like, I want to yell at him and I want to cuss him out. Okay? I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be godly-like. I'm trying to be woman-like. I'm trying to be feminine. And I ain't trying to fit a stereotype. Okay? So if you like me as a man, you won't try to make me mad to the point where I act masculine, bruh. Yeah. So that's a story time, y'all. He left me alone. Yay. And I went back to get what I wanted. And I left whatever he bought me on the table because he's trash and I was not feeling good about this situation. Yeah. And he left me alone. Yeah, he did. He left me alone. Because I'm going to tell you once and I'm going to tell you twice how I feel. And if you disrespect that, you're going to see the whole side of me. What's up? Yeah. So, yeah, y'all. Yeah. So what I say. The flip. That's a story time. I try not to get mad. I know a lot of girls say their story time and they keep their composure. But as I told you, I don't know if you guys know I'm a black woman. And you guys might be like, oh, is that a reason for you to yell at a man? Well, a little bit, you know. We're spicy. We are bold. We will let you know that we are second-class citizens. They say no, 1950s. I matter. I'm important. I'm important. women matter, women's value matter, whatever, you feel me? I'm important, I'm valuable, I'm made by God. So you gonna respect God's creation, period. Gonna respect God's creation, period. You want a girl to be a decent woman, be a decent guy. And being a decent guy, for guys that don't know how to act good, like a good man, like be a decent man. Like, being a decent ass man is not performative, bro. It's not performative. It's you respect a woman's boundaries. If she tells you no, she tells you no, period. The flip. Or what? Do you need to be in court? Do you need to face charges by a woman because you was harassing her to understand her feelings? Because a woman is expressing herself. She's telling you verbally how she feels, how you make her feel. So take that into consideration. For the guys that be acting stupid and acting like they don't know how a woman is feeling. Oh, she didn't tell me how she feels, so I don't know that I made her uncomfortable. All right, cool. I'm going to tell you, you made me feel uncomfortable. Now, fix the situation. Period. So this story time, this man was a weirdo. He was a creepo, and it made me mad. Speaking about this story time made me mad. It made me mad. Y'all notice it made me mad. Just a little bit. It made me mad, and it made me so happy when he left me alone. Because I'm like, no, I don't want you. I don't like you. I don't need you. Leave me alone. Period. Leave me alone. Walk the other way. Go with your bicycle. Because I'm telling you, if I get so mad, I will kick you off the bicycle. I will take your bicycle and throw it off the other side of the road. I will do that. That's the masculine side of me. Oh, well. Because you didn't respect my feminine woman princess side. So now, I'm going to have to show you my masculine don't give a F about your feelings side. Period. So that's the story time. This man was a weirdo, and it's an actual story time. And some girls, some of y'all can relate when men are weirdos and creepos and desperate and thirsty to the point that it's like they're not even hearing what you're saying until you show them what you're saying. Yeah. I'm going to show you how I feel. Period. Because when I spoke out, when I told you what I felt, you ignored that on purpose, and you was desperate and thirsty. And I don't respect guys who are desperate and thirsty that, like, I don't respect guys where it's like they know you, they make you uncomfortable, and you literally tell them you don't feel, you don't want to do what they're telling you to do because it makes you feel uncomfortable. And they try to pressure you, they try to force you, they try to manipulate you, but they try to force you and pressure you for you to do something that you don't want to do, and they try to make you feel bad about it too. And then you want to tell me you're a decent person. You're not a decent person. He didn't tell me he was a decent person, but he tried to make himself look like he's a decent person. This man thought that I would think that he's a good guy because he wanted to buy me a meal. I can see through your BS, bro. I can see through it. I can see your desperation. I can feel it. I notice it. And some of you guys might be like, how do you know when a guy is desperate? How do I know? When I tell a man I'm not interested, and I tell him I'm not interested. The flip? I'm talking in English. I'm talking in that language you understand. I'm not interested. Oh, you don't know what that means? I don't like you. Oh, you don't know what that means? I don't find you attractive. Oh, you don't know what that means? I don't find you handsome. You're not husband material. You don't know what that means? I don't even want to have a child with you. Oh, you don't know what that means? Like, let me explain it more to you. Let me break it down. A lot of guys be stupid. Like, bruh, if a girl ain't into you, y'all see how I'm gonna spaz out. So I have to end this video, bro. I have to end this video. I'm gonna spaz out. And you see my beautiful outfit? I'm gonna spaz out. Damn. Like, I can't, you see, I can't date a guy like that. Look how mad I'm getting. I'm a nice girl. So if I notice a guy's making me mad, I will dump his ass. Yes. Yes, if I notice he makes me mad like so many days and times, I will dump him. Why? Because he's making me mad and it's consistently, and it's affecting my mental health. And I need my mental health, bro. I need my mental health. I need it. Especially as a woman. I need my mental health. Y'all know this. Y'all know. So this man was a creepo. He's a weirdo. I don't want him. And you know how mad you have to make a woman to literally tell you she don't want you, bruh? You gotta break her boundaries. You know, break a woman's boundaries. A woman tells you you're making her uncomfortable, and you still so desperate and thirsty that you don't care about her feelings. That's when I have a problem, because I'm the type of girl, if I make somebody uncomfortable, I try not to make them uncomfortable. If I'm doing something, saying something that making somebody uncomfortable, I'ma stop doing it. Because I ain't trying to make problems, or I just respect their space. But whatever. I ain't trying to spaz out in this video, y'all. I ain't trying to spaz out. I ain't trying to ruin my outfit. Yeah. Oh, that was not me. So he was a weirdo. He was a creepo. He was not my type. He was not attractive. And a lot of you girls will find this video entertaining, but it's really not should be entertaining. It shouldn't be entertaining. It's what I said. It's what I said. Because, like, I hope guys learn from this story time. I hope, if there's a man watching this video, I hope you learn from this story time. To not be a freaking weirdo. To not be a creepo. I don't know if you think because I'm a black woman, I ain't gonna press charges, but I will press charges on you. I will. Straight up, I will. And I'm hood too. When I want to be hood, I'm hood too. I'm hood too. Yeah. I ain't gonna pick your fantasy, F your feelings. The flip. But shout out to the men. Shout out to the guys that defend women. Shout out to the guys that like women. Shout out to the guys that talk good about women. Shout out to the guys that, respects a woman's space. Shout out to the men, because those men are attractive. And just like Tyler, I kind of like the guys that are not really thirsty for me, if that makes sense. I like the guys that don't look desperate for me, if that makes sense. Not all the time, but, I saw a guy that was sitting in a restaurant, and you know how I'm dressed pretty, like, nice? I like how he was not... I like how he wasn't freaking hitting the window for me to notice him. Like, I like that. I like how he wasn't, like, staring at me without saying a damn word. I like that. It's attractive. It's attractive. But to the guys that be desperate and thirsty, the only time a man that's desperate and thirsty is gonna attract a woman is if, let me tell you something, it's gonna sound hella harsh. If the guy's attractive, when? Well, that doesn't work all the time, because I've seen guys that are good looking, but they're so weird that I'm like, I don't like you no more. Like, you're not attractive no more. You're so weird. Yeah, but if a guy's attractive and he's weird, it depends how weird and creepy he is. But if he's weird, like he's just, he's weird. He's like a nerd, whatever. Like, he's a little bit weird. And okay, yeah, but I mean, like, or if he's rich, I don't know. Like, some of you girls be doing sugar daddy things, like, ew. But even guys, like, let me tell you something. There's guys that are not attractive, but they have so much money. And even those guys, I don't find attractive. I don't. The type of guys I find attractive are guys that are, first of all, attractive. They don't have to be looking like a 10 out of 10. But they're decent. They look good. They dress good. They look good. Like, they look good and they dress good. Meaning they can wear something else and they'll still look good. And they smell good. So, guys that are tall, guys that are strong, you feel me? I like that. I like that, yeah. I like guys that are like, they open the door for me. And they don't be like, oh, I want you to do something for me now because I don't like that. But the guys that open the door for me and be like, how are you? How do you feel? Let me get you a nice drink, like a nice coffee or a nice tea. And they're like, no, it's on me, and that's it. They don't expect nothing from you. Those are the type of guys I'd be like, okay. Or the guys that be like, that if someone is yelling at you, they'll literally whoop a guy's ass for you. In your name, in your presence, they will whoop a guy's ass because they disrespected you. Those are the guys that I like. Those are the guys I'd be like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay, you're gonna get the nice side of me, period. Yes, of course, yeah. But the guys that be rude to women, the guys that don't open doors for women, the guys that talk down on women, the guys that be like, oh, I don't want a girl to look good because then she gets attention. Those are the guys that be like disgusting. But the guys that open doors for me, the guys that be nice to me, the guys that respect my space, if I'm like, I don't want to do that, I don't feel comfortable doing that, he'll be like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. And he still likes me. I'm like, oh, yeah. And he finds a way to make me feel comfortable and he don't expect nothing out of it. Yeah, that's the type of guy I want. Yeah, that's what I want. Period. Or a guy that don't get mad if I tell him I don't drink, I don't smoke whatever that thing. I don't smoke that, I don't drink that, I don't do that, I don't say that. And he don't be throwing a fit. He's like, all right, I don't do that too. Yeah, I don't do that too. And I'm like, hey, okay, yeah, that's the type of guy I like. Yeah, or the type of guy that's like, hey, if you're struggling with anything, I can help you. And he don't expect nothing, and he don't ask for nothing, bro. He be like, I just want you to do the best for yourself. And he's like giving me suggestions, or he's like, hey, there's a place that does this and that, so I can give you connections. I can bring you to this place, or I know if you know what I'm saying. He's giving you advice, he's giving you suggestions, he's giving you ways to do good for yourself, or like he's helping you level up, period. That's the guy I like. Yeah, you helping me level up. I see you as a man. I see you. I notice you. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you. You feel me? Yeah. That's the type of guys I like. Yeah. But a lot of guys are not like that. So you're not going to get that side of me. Period. I even liked, there was a guy that wanted to bring me to a castle that had a restaurant in it. And that guy, I seen him in a different type of way a little bit. I'm like, okay, he looks like a decent man. This man literally told me he was going through a hard situation with he was going through a personal hard situation, and I didn't really judge him. Well, at first I kind of judged him because of, why is you in those situations? But then I'm like, you know what? I ain't trying to make this man mad. I'm gonna try to understand what's going on with him, and then. Even if this man was going through a hard situation, this man still wanted to bring me in a castle that had a restaurant in it. Like, it looked like a castle. Like, it had a restaurant in it, so, like, he's not going to buy the castle, but, like, bring me to a restaurant that's inside a castle. Like, a fancy, historic castle. And I'm like, yeah, that's okay. I respect you. I see you as a man. I see you. You're putting the effort to impress me. Yeah. You're not bringing me to the strip club. You're not bringing me to a freaking bar. Yeah, I see you. I see you as a man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see you. I might claim you as mine. Yeah, I see you. But the other guys that put no effort, that be creepy and weirdo, they're thirsty. It's like, okay, man, you're thirsty and you're not my type. So it's like, you're creepy, you're weird, and you're not my type. So it's like, nah, bruh, that's too much for me to deal with. Nah. Put some money on the line. No, even with some money on the line, I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. I'm gonna reject your money too. Because I can't do that. No thanks. No thank you. And some guys get offended, but I don't give a damn. Do I look like the girl from the streets that is accessible to everybody? Do I look like that? No. The answer is no. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, y'all. Bye. Comment down below if you ever had a weirdo creepo guy. And what did you say? What did you do? Did you keep it classy like me? Yeah. Because we were programmed like that. Actually, I was programmed to be classy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this story time. Until next time. A lot of you girls are programmed to be nice, but I'm programmed to be nice, but I'm programmed to be nice, but I was raised classy. So that's the difference. Yeah, it is. Come on, you guys can tell. So bye, y'all. Until next time.